Alright, hello everyone, this is 707 Bro Sam with another video. This time we're going to draw Snivy, so this is how he ends up looking like on screen. So if you guys want to learn how to draw him, let's get started. I'm also going to put the reference right now, that way it'd be easier for you guys, and at the same time you guys can know what I'm talking about during the video. So just keep in mind he's not going to end up looking like the reference 100%, because this is my own way of drawing, like my own tutorial. So yeah, so right here just do this circle and try to get a perfect circle, or at least try to, because we're gonna base everything off this circle. So right here I grab a paper just to mark the length of the circle, and then I mark it once and then twice, and then on the second time I do a line just so I can know that the drawing shouldn't go below that line. It's just a reference line to make it a little bit easier on us. And then right here I do another line on the side of the circle, just so it just helps me or us know that the body shouldn't go further than that line. You guys don't have to do it, as long as you guys remember that once you're doing the body. And yeah, so right here we're just gonna do another circular shape. It's not a perfect circle because his body is not perfectly round, although it's pretty round. So right here I do this kind of like X shape in a way. As you guys can see, it's connecting to the other circle, and just make sure that you guys do that. Alright, so from this we're gonna do the rest of the drawing. Pause the video, that way you guys can take your time. Don't hurry up. And right here we're gonna start doing, so a little bit higher, not in the middle, a little bit higher than the middle. We're gonna do this circular line right here and connect it with that one right there, and that's just basically gonna be the back of Snivy. I'll be erasing that line on the top that connects the neck and the tail a little bit later. Alright, so now that we got this shape, it's kind of like a moon shape in a way. Basically with that we have most of our body done. And right here just do this line right here and just follow along the outer line of the circle. And just try to be consistent with it. Don't make it too thin in one side and too thick on the other side, or like that. And then around halfway, do this line right here to make a circle. As you guys can see, if it connects, it's a perfect circle, but I don't connect it. Around halfway, just do this line for the eye, because usually the eyelid is halfway down the eye, so that's why I did that. So right here I'm just showing you guys to be consistent with the line. So now that we got that, we can start doing the nose, and the nose looks like the fin of a shark. So basically it's probably the length of the circle, so you guys could use that circle to mark it off, just so make it roughly stay accurate. And as you guys can see right here, it looks like the fin of a shark. And then the point of there's a line that from the point to the eyelid that connects. And yeah, so we got the nose done. It may take a few tries to get it good, but just use the circle like I said. And now, like roughly around the side of the eye, we're gonna connect the neck. Not the side of the eye, but I meant like that the neck line is not like under the eye. It's like right on the side of the eye. If you guys make a line going down. And right here I'm just cleaning up the drawing, erasing any unwanted lines, those reference lines. And we got most of our body done. It looks like a rubber ducky. And now for the eye, it's roughly around halfway. It's a little bit to the left, not necessarily halfway. And just do this half circle shape. And then he has a pupil on the inside, which is basically half an oval. And now for the mouth, it's just a line and then a little smirk, so just make it like he's smiling a little bit. So as you guys can see, we got most of the head The only thing we need are the details, but we'll focus on that a little bit later. I guess we can start doing the body. So right here I'm just fixing the shape, and I'm gonna continue that line that goes from the head, and I'm gonna do this line that splits that shape from the body in half. It looks kind of like a moon shape. So basically it's like it splits it in half roughly. It doesn't have it like that on the reference, but I decided to make it right in the middle, just to make it easier for you guys. So like I said, just pause the video and take your time. So as you guys can see, it's starting to look like Snivy. We only need the details. It doesn't take much to make them look like Snivy. And right here, these are the details on the neck area. I'm not sure exactly what they are. So just try to follow along. And then don't connect those two lines, leave a gap, and then a little bit before that point just make another line and connect both of them. It kind of makes it look 3D in a way. And then just erase that those lines in the middle, just clean it up. So if it doesn't work the first time, just try it again, you know what I mean. Don't get discouraged. He is a little bit hard, and I try to simplify the drawing as much as I could. This is my own way. And then right here for the other, I don't know what those are called, but yes, another one on the other side. And just try to make them on the same level. And then he has these two lines on the chest, and he just has two of them. And this is my second time drawing them, because when I was looking at the reference to come up with an idea on how to draw them for the video, I decided to try out my idea, you know what I mean, doing those circles. And I did just a quick sketch. It was just like 2-minute sketch, and it did end up working a little bit, so I decided to go with it. So basically this is kind of like my first time drawing them, although I did a quick sketch of them at the beginning to check if it was gonna work. And honestly it was a little bit more difficult than I expected. Him and Chimchar, for some reason, I guess Chimchar is kind of like a, yes, a humanoid, if I said that right, body. And right here for Snivy, for the hand, it's just basically 3 fingers, and then this should fit inside of that shape. And then on the other side, I show you guys right here that they should line up on the same level, and he has 3 fingers. Also, just keep that in mind. And it just comes out a little bit, and just with that, he's starting to look like Snivy. Alright, I just fixed the back a little bit. And then yes, another line right here. You guys can look at the reference.
Don't try this yourself. It's extremely dangerous.
So right here, I'm just making the lines a little bit darker, just so it could be easier for you guys to see them. And then for the tail, honestly, it took me a while to get the tail right. I could have saved me some time, but I wanted to make it look like the reference in the way that it touches the back of his head in a way, and I wanted to get that on my drawing just to make it a little bit better, and make it look a little bit similar to the reference for you guys. But you don't have to do it the same. If there's something that doesn't come out right on your drawing, just make it work for you. For example, me right there, I didn't have to spend all this time trying to get it right. If it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. Like right here, I made it too big, so I do change it a few times. Like for example, right here, all I had to do was just keep in mind how the tail looks. It's like the shape of a leaf, and just try to make it work for me, you know what I mean. As long as it looks like the tail and it fits, leave it, you know what I mean. It doesn't necessarily like have to touch the side of the head, like in my case. See right here, I'm having a lot of trouble just because I'm trying to make it like the reference. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. If something doesn't look the same. You guys could change it, make it your own way, just make it work for you. Don't get discouraged, because honestly I don't think anybody's gonna do, even though you guys are watching the same tutorial, I don't think any of you are gonna do it the same. um, so it all depends on how you draw. If you like drawing and spend a lot of time drawing, you're most likely gonna be able to draw a little bit better, and it's gonna be a little bit easier. But if you don't draw that much, it might be a little bit difficult. But don't get discouraged, just make it work for you. So we got most of it done. I think the only thing we need right now is just the feet and a detail on the eye, a line that goes from the eye to the body. But right here I just show you guys that one of the foot is roughly under that arm, and it makes this moon shape. He has weird feet. He's a snake. He shouldn't even have feet. As you guys can see, it's not that long, and then the other one, it's a little bit to the left, and it's not at the same level, and it's a little bit smaller, and that just signifies that it's a little bit further from us. And yeah, so it's just a rough sketch right now. I do go back and I clean some of the lines. This is the line I was talking about that connects the eye, and right before it connects to the eye, it curves a little bit. So yeah, so hopefully you guys found this video helpful. He was a little bit difficult, to be honest, but just like I said, don't give up and just keep trying. Right here I added the highlight just to give it that extra detail, and as you guys can see, it looks like Snivy. I think we were pretty close to the reference, so I'm happy with it. Right here I just erase all those extra lines, what I call cleaning up time. Basically what you do is just clean up any lines, erase any lines that shouldn't be there, and then just make your lines cleaner, better. Maybe you went over a line too many times, so it ends up being a little bit rough. Just erase it and go over it again, and clean up your drawing. And from here is this is the time you guys could make any changes. If you see maybe the arms don't look the same, you guys could change them now that you guys got an overall look of Snivy, because now that you got most of them done, you're gonna start noticing anything that doesn't seem right or look right. So this is the time to change it. So yeah, I don't think I do anything else than just make the lines a little bit dark and clean it up. So I'll show you guys how it ended up looking like right now. And as you guys can see, I didn't make any changes. I don't think I changed anything. I was happy with it, because usually when I finish drawing, I pick up the paper and then just make any small changes or add any small details and just clean it up. That way you guys won't have to see on camera, that way it won't waste time. And the reason I do that also is because when I'm drawing, when I'm doing the video, drawing for the video, the paper's flat on the desk and I can't go over it because I'll be covering the camera. So there's some things that I'm sure I'm gonna miss. You know, there's things that just don't look the same at the angle that I'm looking at the paper. So I do changes, but for this one I didn't do any changes other than just clean up and erase some of the lines. I didn't color it because like the video before, I said I was gonna color all my drawings with my tablet, with the app that I got, but I couldn't get it the same. I couldn't make it work like it did for my previous drawing, which I did chimchar. So you guys want to learn how to go draw them, there'll be a link at the end of this video, or you guys can just check out my channel. And I couldn't do it. I forgot how to do it. The first time I did it for chimchar, it was the first time, and I had no clue how I did it. I just ended up doing it, and I thought I was gonna do it for all my drawings, but I couldn't get it working. I looked up at on some tutorials on YouTube, but I couldn't find anything that will help me with this. So I decided not to color it, and the reason that I don't color my drawings, if you guys are wondering, with markers or crayons or color pencil or anything with that like that, is because I do have markers, Prisma Premier color markers, but I don't have a lot of colors. So for Snivy, I don't have like the green, I don't have the exact colors, you know what I mean. I just have a set of 24, so it doesn't have a wide variety of colors, so it doesn't work out the same. And for color pencils, I'm really bad at coloring with color pencils. I don't know, I guess they're a little bit too light, so and usually I end up messing up the drawing the coloring process like around halfway. So I didn't want to ruin my drawing, so I decided just to leave it like this. Maybe I'll find a way to color it on the tablet and make it easier for me. But yeah, so from here on, you guys could do whatever. You guys could color any way you guys want. You guys could pause the video and just look at the reference and use that for your colors. Or yeah, so basically we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had fun drawing them. Like I said before, this is in a way my first time drawing them. He was a little bit more difficult than I expected, but yeah, so just don't get discouraged if it's a little bit hard. Just keep trying and make it, once again, make it work for you. Make some changes just to make it work for you. So yeah, so if you guys haven't seen my other videos, I have a ton of how to draw Pokemon videos, tutorials, from starters like this to Mega Pokemon. Although the Mega Pokemon were my first video, so the quality is a little bit bad, and the length of the videos are a little bit long. But other than that, they're pretty fun to draw. So you guys, if you guys want to learn how to draw some Mega Pokemon, go check them out. I also have random Pokemon, for example. Like the evolutions, I have all of them except Sylveon, Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon. I have those all in my channel. Also have like the Gengar line, Ghastly, Hunter, Gengar, Mega Gengar, Lucario, Charizard, Lugia. I have a ton of videos now that I'm mentioning all of them. Also starters, I have almost all of them. My previous one that I did before Snivy was Chimchar. I've done Froakie, Squirtle, Charmander, Trico. He's a popular one, but he was one of my first videos, so the video's a little bit long. I just have a lot of videos right now, so if you guys want to learn how to draw Pokemon, check my channel out. Subscribe if you guys want. I try to do a video almost every single day, although I don't do it daily now. So I upload at least 3 times a week, so you guys could stay tuned for those videos. Just subscribe and leave your comments, and remember, share your drawings with me on Twitter at 707BroSound. And yeah, so but just keep in mind that just the drawings that you guys do from my tutorials, that way I can see how they look like, and then at the same time I could upload them to my next video. So if you guys want your drawings on my videos, just share them to me on Twitter. If you guys don't have a Twitter, ask your parents. And if just in general you don't have a Twitter, then just find a way to send me your drawings. And yeah, so I just want to say thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial. I hope you guys found it helpful. Don't forget to leave a like, it really helps me out. And if you guys want to subscribe. I'm really happy for all my subscribers. I don't have that many, but it makes me proud in a way, because in a way it tells me that I'm doing a good job, or I'm going the right way. If there's people that subscribe to my channel, and it's like saying, oh, I like your videos, or you're doing something right, you know what I mean? So yeah, so if you subscribe, thanks a million. And yeah, so I guess I'll just catch you guys on the next video. 707BroSound out.